So what is going on, guys? Welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today I'm going to be covering all of the information that we do have so far on the next content update coming to Garden Warfare 2, probably at the end of May, the start of June. Now, we already had a good amount of information. Well, yesterday on the Live from Popcat livestream, we got some more information that I am going to be covering in today's video. We got a brand new image of the brand new Herbal Assault map. We may have got the new Herbal Assault map name leaked. We also got some information on the character balancing that I'm going to be covering in today's video as well. We have some more information on the maps currently on Garden Warfare 2, and we even have some customizations to show you that was revealed on Twitter. So we have a lot of information to cover about the brand new content update. It's going to be a big one, so look forward to it. But to start off with, I do have a couple of clips that I do want to show from the Live from Popcat stream yesterday, covering the information about the character balancing and also the brand new map. So I'm going to play them. It's a couple of minutes long, so I'm going to play them and then I'll get back to you.
So we are going to be looking at the latest map teaser for the upcoming content update for Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, which of course will be free, just like all our content updates. Now, Owen, are you ready to bring up the brand new tease? Let's go. Ooh, I'm so excited. Boom! There it is! A brand new teaser. Oh my goodness! So you guys saw Liberty and the Kraken last week, and Zomboss being Liberty, of course, because if he's going to make a statue, it's going to be of himself. Oh, of course. So what do you think of this image? Talk to me about what you're seeing here and all the feel. Of course, don't give away too much about the map that's coming up. What do you think about this shot?
So this is the downtown core of Zombopolis. As you can see, there's some action going on. The ZPD is staked out an area, and they're trying to keep everyone from getting in.
Boom! It's going to be so exciting. My goodness. So that is the next reveal for an upcoming map for Garden Warfare 2 within our free content updates.
Some people are wondering, you know, what we talked about in the beginning of what's coming in terms of balancing. You know, how we're changing the kind of the spawning areas, like the zones there and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't talk about that. I missed that. So that's a great reminder. Thank you very much. So. At the beginning of the stream, first of all, if you've just joined, thank you so much for joining. This is Live from Popcat. We have Emerson, the art director for Garden Warfare 2, playing alongside you guys today and talking a little bit about how we design our characters, how we think about all the different visual language in the game. Now, what I talked about a little bit at the beginning of the stream was upcoming balancing, and we showed a teaser of the next map that's coming to Plants vs Zombies. So, when we talk about balancing, I'm going to bring this back up to make sure we get it just right. So there was a few different things. First of all, we've heard you guys loud and clear about changing the spawn restrictions on a few different maps. So I just wanted to confirm that. So we've moved the player boundaries in our next update for Moonbase Z. You know, the zombies won't be able to come as far into the plant base at the beginning. For Great White North, same as well. Zombies won't be able to come as far out from the base to give plants a chance to group up and take the give the zombies a chance to group up and take the first base. And then, of course, the main piece of feedback that we've had on that is Zomburbia, where we're going to be not allowing zombies to come beyond the wall in the next update. So just a few different little tweaks that will help to make sure that it feels nice and balanced as we play. Elektra Brains. We're going to be reducing Elektra Brains damage and reducing the reach of his arc attack. So right now the Elektra Brains arc attack is pretty wide. When it hits a player, it can hit multiple other players, and it can cause a little bit of spam, and we're going to make sure that we reduce that down. It still needs to be able to hit multiple players. That is his ability, and that's the idea of having you know, variants that have those kind of different skill sets. But we don't want it to feel overpowered, so that will be edited in our next update. Rose is going to get a slight damage increase across all of her classes. She was probably nerfed just a little bit more than we wanted as we went through our update. And a really big one for a lot of our players. In fact, we're playing as a Sunflower right now. Sunflower damage is going to be increased between 10 and 20% depending on variant, to allow the Sunflowers to be much more effective as a support and ranged class. As you can see, Emerson is using some of the range attacks right now. So I think these are some amazing changes that are coming to the game that in our next free content update. It's gonna really help.
So that was 2 clips that we did get shown yesterday in the Live from PopCat livestream for those who missed it. The first one is talking about the brand new teaser that we got for the brand new Herbal Assault map, and the second one was talking about the character balance changes and also some other changes that they are going to be bringing to the map as well. Now, I'm also going to be covering some customizations that we got shown on Twitter as well after I've talked about these first 2 clips. But let's take a look at probably the most interesting one that you guys want to see, and that is this brand new map. Now, last week we got shown an image of Dr. Zombos, kind of like the Statue of Liberty, and there was a kraken around it. We got shown that last week, so it seems to be we're in kind of a zombie city, kind of looks like New York, something like that, but it seems like we are on the outskirts of the city at that point. Now in this image, it seems like we are in the center of the city. The person that was sat next to Gary, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, he said this is downtown of Zombopolis, so has he just accidentally leaked the name of this brand new map? Is this brand new map going to be called Zombopolis? I think it is going to be called Zombopolis, and he kind of slipped out there, and it shouldn't have done so. I bet he's not feeling too good about himself. It's not a major issue, but I think they wanted to keep us hyped on the name. But I think this brand new map is going to be called Zombopolis. It looks awesome, the colours are good, it looks like we may be able to go on a lot of rooftops on this building, so watch out from the pea shooters above and also the super brains. But yeah, this map looks absolutely incredible. It is a Herbal Assault map for those who don't know, so it is going to be included in the Turf Takeover playlist. But this is the image that we have got so far, which I absolutely love. The colour's good, it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to play it. Now, the second image that we did get was talking about character balancing and some other information. We're going to start off by talking about the wall boundaries, which they did talk about. First off, a lot of people have had issues and hope that they would change some of the wall boundaries. What I mean by this is how far a plant or zombie can go before they go out of bounds. Now, on Moonbase Z, the zombies are not going to be able to go pushed as far up into the plant base, so the plants have a better chance of attacking the first garden. The same goes for the Great White North, whereas it's the plants cannot push too far forward. But probably the most important one, which Gary did mention as well, is Zomburbia. The zombies are not going to be able to go past the giant wall kind of at the start of the plant base, because the zombies could go past there, and if you had a couple of scientists, you could spawn kill quite a lot, and it's very frustrating if you are playing as a plant. So I'm super excited to tell you that the zombies are not going to be able to get past over the wall anymore, so that's going to give the plants an extra chance to be able to push to try and capture that first garden, which I think is very, very crucial to the Zomburbia map. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is some character balancing. First off, probably the biggest one is the sunflowers. Every sunflower in the game is going to get a damage increase for the primary weapon from 10 to 20% damage increase, which I think is incredible. They need to kind of match it up to the scientists, because if you compare the scientist damage compared to a sunflower, both the healers of the team, apart from the scientist, is a lot more powerful. So the sunflower is going to get a damage increase of between 10 and 20%. That's probably going to be 1 to 2 damage per bullet, which can be very, very useful, especially if you manage to shoot 10 bullets into a zombie. That's going to be an extra 10 to 20 damage, and you are going to be able to take them out quite a lot. So I'm really happy that the sunflowers are getting a damage increase across the characters. Next, we have Rose. She's going to be getting a damage increase across all of her character variants. They feel like they nerfed her just a little bit too much in the last character patch update, so they wanted to bring her to be a little bit more powerful. They're going to be increasing her damage slightly. I don't think it's going to be as extreme as the sunflower from like 10 to 20%. It may be like 5 to 10% increase, so they are going to be increasing how powerful she is, but they still want her to be a support class, so I don't think they're going to increase her tracking or how quickly her bullets move. They just wanted to make her that little bit more powerful. So don't fear, Rose is not going to be like she was pre-patch, she's just going to be that little bit more powerful. Next, we have Elektra Brains, which I'm sure a lot of you are happy about, is going to be getting a nerf. First off, he's going to be getting a damage nerf, so he's not even going to be able to do as much damage as he could currently right now. And second, they're going to lower his arc range. Now, what I mean by this is, say if you attack a Colonel Corn, and next to that Colonel Corn is a Rose, they're going to be lowering how far away the power or the kind of electricity is going to travel to the plants, because currently right now, plants can be quite far apart, and they will still be damaged due to the kind of power kind of ability that the Elektra Brains does have. So they're going to reduce how far the kind of electricity will travel from plant to plant, and they're also going to be reducing the damage of Elektra Brains in general. So I'm pretty happy about that. We'll have to wait and see how powerful he's going to be after the nerf. And finally, the information we got next was about the scientists. The area that the scientists can cover is going to be reduced or changed. That might be how far or how wide they can fire or how far they can fire. So that is going to be changed. They are also going to be changing the clip sizes of some of the scientists, maybe reducing some, increasing some others. I'm not sure just yet. And they are also, which Owen did say in chat, I believe they are going to be changing some of the damages to the science classes as well. So that's the only information that we have got so far on the character balancing. I'm sure they're going to be doing a lot more character balancing as well, but this is just the main ones that I'm sure a lot of us wanted changing in the game as well. So next we're going to be taking a look at the customizations that we have seen on Twitter so far. So the first customization we have seen is for the scientist class. I believe all of these character customizations are going to be legendary, and the first one is kind of like virtual reality for the scientist class. As Gary even says zombie VR, but we do have some kind of virtual reality customizations for the scientist class. Next, we have some customizations for Captain Deadbeard. This one I absolutely love, and I believe is a legendary hat, or kind of something to do with a hat for the Captain Deadbeard class. It is actually a rain cloud that goes above his head. It will rain onto his head, and you even get lightning effects coming onto his head as well, which I think is absolutely crazy. And the final one that we do have is for the Rose class, and she has a pigeon on her head, which I think is pretty awesome. She also has a wand, which I think is new, which is a butterfly, and there is also some cool kind of mask for her as well. But I just absolutely love this pigeon on her head. It's like a pigeon or a dove or something like that, which she does have on her head that we haven't seen before, and I think it looks pretty awesome. But those are some customizations that we are going to be getting in the next Garden Warfare 2 update as well. This is definitely going to be one of the biggest updates that we have got from Garden Warfare 1 as well. We're getting a brand new Herbal Assault map, which are massive and take a long time to make. We're going to be getting some character balancing, which is awesome. We're going to be getting some cool customizations as well, and I'm sure we're going to be getting a lot more. But there we go, guys. That is it for this video. This is everything that we do know about the next content update so far. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do leave a like down below, because it does show me that you do enjoy these videos and that you do want to see some more, and it does show your support for the channel. But thank you very much for watching, guys. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time.